Now the march past of the military parade begins.
The military parade is led by the National Guard of Honor drawn from the Army, the Navy and the Air Force. Altogether 14 troop formations on foot, 30 troop formations with equipment and 12 echelons. They come from various military area commands, armed police and troops under the direct leadership of the military headquarters and the reserve force of Beijing's militia.
It shows the construction results of building the military as a civilized and a peaceful force. The music at the ceremony is played by the PLA military band.
They have increasingly shown their presence in regional and international security operations, and they have won respect from the Chinese people as well as the international community with their contribution to world peace and stability.
The People's Army has won respect from Chinese people as well as the international society with their actions.
The PLA flag is the symbol of honor and the sign of victory. Guarding the PLA flag across Tiananmen Square is the Guard of Honor drawn from the Army, Navy and Air Force. This group has performed this task over 3,000 times. It has witnessed many historic moments, like the return of Hong Kong and Macau.
Up are the Army cadets from the Shijiazhuang Mechanized Infantry Academy. During the past 82 years, China's military education has combined schooling and military training. A great cohort of new generation military personnel has become the main force in building up a modernized army.
Coming up is an infantry troop from the well-known the Red Army 1st Division, which has an honorable history. The Chinese Army has developed into a modernized army consisting of armed force, artillery, armored force, air defense force, electronic warfare troops and air corps. Given the requirements of mobile combat and attack and defense, the Army is integrating land and air combat abilities, long-range mobility and fast short combat capability.
This is a new addition to the parade. The Special Force Formation is making its debut this time. Chinese Special Forces are transferring from the traditional scout troops to the new type of special combat troops.
Cadets from from the Dalian Surface Ships Academy, which has marched in all parades for National Day celebrations. The Navy has developed water surface craft, submarines, aviation, Coast Guards and Navy Marine Forces. The Navy is improving its open sea mobility and combat capabilities.
Sailor formation comes from the Naval Submarine Academy. They are the youngest team in the parade with an average age of 18. The new generation of sailors is helping to build a powerful naval force.
Stepping forward is the Marine Corps. The Marines are skilled in both land and sea combat. They are an important force in protecting China's sea territory and supporting island combat.
Pilot cadets from the Aviation University of the Chinese Air Force. The Air Force has aviation, air defense, airborne, radar, and electronic countermeasure forces. It has always been improving its capability in air attack, defense, strategic delivery, and airborne combat.
The airborne squadron formation is selected from troops which fought the Korean War in the early 1950s. More recently, they parachuted into the mountainous areas during rescue operations following last year's Wenchuan earthquake in southwest China's Sichuan province.
Now come cadets from the 2nd Artillery Corps. The 2nd Artillery Corps is an important deterrent force. Its capability of strategic nuclear counterattack and mid and long-range accurate strikes have been greatly enhanced. The SAC is a strong support for our national security and development.
Cadets are from the 4th Military Medical University, the Beijing Military Area Command, the Navy and the Air Force. Women can be seen on the front line of fighting disasters, in guard points from mountain to sea, and in every aspect of the armed forces duties.
Here come the armed police. They maintain national security, social stability, and protect people's lives and properties. The armed police branch are under both the Central Military Commission and the State Council.
Reserve service formation comes from the Beijing Reserve Cannon Division. The troop is composed of military officers in active service and soldiers in reserve service. It is an important complementary force to the military.
is composed of the Capital Women's Militia. The militia is the backup force for the country. They are composed of civil servants, enterprise employees, and college students.